Got a song for your debut. This will definitely get you amped up as Mike Gagnon takes these steps for the first time, and you never ever know what you're gonna get. Two debuting fighters. It's always a treat to see two people take that first step and dip their toes into combat sports against each other. I think it's produces some of the most entertaining fights, because it's a totally, everybody gets the jitters when you're going in to fight anybody, but that first walk, there's nothing like it, and we've got a lot of that on.
You don't have any, I mean, obviously no prior experience, no prior kind of memories to pull from, but I mean, shoot, even after 30-something fights, you still feel it, but at least you know what to expect.
Jacob St. for the first Back to Basics representative of the weekend. They'll be closing out the show later tonight as well, with Eric Wynn vying for the featherweight title in an MMA fight to close out Ring Titans 1. We're going to do that after intermission in the cage, after we bring that out. That intermission is going to be a show and a spectacle in and of itself.
That's what I've heard around here. It's the talk on the streets.
Very ambitious.
That's an understatement. I don't know how we made it this far today, but we're here, and I'm grateful. I'm very happy to be calling a fight between two debuting young bucks, young in the game. And they're both coming from tremendous camps with extremely experienced corners behind them that
yes, indeed. Back
are going to be.
Has some good talents over there. They do a lot of cross training over at Sit Yatong as well. So yeah, they got some good up and coming guys over there. I've competed against them a couple times. Some quality people.
One of my favorite coaches, Andy Cote, in the corner here with St. Fort. Every time I go to cross train over at Sit, he's the guy who's always there running the classes on Monday night.
Finally somebody's getting into the ring the right way. In Muay Thai, usually go over the top rope to get into the ring.
Things I don't know.
Thank you.
The tail of the tape for this fight coming up, so I didn't go over that with you gentlemen before the show. But you guys take care of the reading as I've been there. You guys got it.
Can't see half the screen over there. All right, we got Gagnon is 20 years old.
Both these kids are young bucks. We're here. St. Fort's coming in at 26. Gagnon's got a little bit of height on him. Looks like
5'8".
5'8" against a 5'6". They're both matched at 130 pounds in. Again, Mikey with a little bit of reach on him, 71.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight is brought to you by R.J. Olson Plumbing and Heating. And now for an amateur Muay Thai fight taking place at a catchweight, scheduled for 3 rounds, 2 minutes apiece. And ladies and gentlemen of Plymouth Memorial Hall, make some noise for both of these fighters are making their Muay Thai debut. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighing in at 130 pounds. From Lowell, Massachusetts, he's representing Gorilla Crew Fitness. Let's hear it for Mike Gagnon. And now, standing across from him in the blue corner, his opponent, standing at 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighing in at 130 pounds. From Milton, Massachusetts, he's representing Back to Basics. Let's hear it for Jacob St. Fort. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Brian Miner.
Let's go here, Barrett! Wow.
Brian Miner, another
Very
legendary
seasoned referee.
in Massachusetts, called a lot of my fights.
Mine as well.
Do they read the did they explain the rules in the middle before every fight in Muay Thai? Is that?
I believe usually they will, especially when the card. Some people are doing elbows, some aren't. Who knows?
Mikey.
All right, these guys off to a fast start. More heavy leg kicks. Oh, going both ways. Good body kick and a nice control. So in traditional Muay Thai, body kicks score very high. Right there, if somebody catches your kick and you don't respond, that kick still scores. I'm not sure about scoring over here in America, but no, that's
that one landed right there. Now we got them all tied up in the clinch. Looks like Mikey's got to get that arm over a little bit more to get some more control out of him.
Get that arm back in front. Keep it going for the trip. Oh, nice body kick. Good score. Oh, he returns it
to the head. Nice.
Ooh, nice right hand over the top to finish that combination.
Twice already now. Oh, good jab, solid.
Ooh, another good jab from Gagnon there. These guys have both landed successful strikes and a great timing of the caught kick.
Nice catch and sweep. Good jab, low kick.
Overhand.
But he responds with the left kick. Left kick's a big scoring weapon.
Mike better get that hand up in the front or he's going to get caught with another overhand. St. Ford is just ducking head and looking for it. That's the downside of throwing heavy hands in Muay Thai too. Another overhand there lands again.
I'm impressed with Gagnon's in and out. He's seeming to get out in perfect range to throw his hands effectively.
It's like an active exchange.
A couple big low kicks and then a good knee in the clinch. Nice jab on the outside.
Ooh, big right hand, and he's getting reactions.
Now the elbow should come in where he starts to get close like that. Jammed himself up, and the inexperience, I think, just caught him there.
I mean, recovered well.
He had him wobbled, then they both returned to the corners of the belt.
Jacob St. Ford showing true composure, and they're getting rocked. His legs went a little jelly on him, kind of. Yep, Bambi legs, Bambi on ice. But he recovered well, kept his composure.
He did. He would have got caught with a standing 8 count there by Brian Miner had he not returned to action quickly enough, and that'll cost you a lot of points again in the round.
Yeah, I do believe that the scoring criteria in Massachusetts that once you're allotted a standing 8 count in a round, you're immediately losing the round 10-8. You need to overcome a substantial margin to earn a 10-9 lost round if you get a standing 8 count thrown against you. And that's an automatic scoring notation on the judges as opposed to the subjectiveness of MMA scoring. Once there's a standing 8 count administered, it's taken into account and a 10-8 is administered. So that's a distinct rule change in the scoring criteria of this sport compared to what we're used to here at Plymouth Memorial Hall.
To even further that point, the standing 8 count can actually get you a loss in the fight if you get knocked down 4 times and get that standing 8 count 4 times in the fight, or if you can score enough of them in the round, you can finish it in 3. So,
quick rounds though, 2-minute rounds. There's still plenty of time to work. Gagnon establishing the jab immediately at the start of the second stanza. A nice leg kick punctually.
Jab and leg kick. If I can hear my coach's voice from the corner, it's jab, kick the leg. A lot of success with that.
Those are the first elbows we've seen this night.
We love to hear that, yes.
Couple good elbows there, a little short. Got to keep land too clean, but he's looking for them.
You got to keep those clinches active if you want to keep them going a little longer.
Oh, nice left hook.
And a body kick by.
Oh!
And now St. Ford's landed that overhand, which I talked about in the first round.
Another right hand from St. Ford.
And finishes it with a good leg kick.
He knows he's coming back from a hard round. Nice, and he jumps the sweep.
Right over that
was
sweep.
Clean.
Oh, another big right hand.
Nice body St. Ford. Gagnon better be careful. That's another one that caught right there again.
Yeah, and he timed it off the leg kick on that too. So Gagnon was only on one base when he hit that last right hand.
That's it. You got to keep the clinch more active there.
Good control of that right arm. He's got nice control of that right arm with his left forearm. Stops him from getting a position.
Nice teep kick from Gagnon there. A little off timing to land a Superman punch.
Good body kick again. They both are liking that rear teep. You don't see the rear teep as often as a lead teep usually in Muay Thai, but they're both throwing it a good amount.
And now the crowd's getting into it. You can hear the whole way coming from the crowd.
Yeah, well, St. Fort snapped Gagnon's head back with a couple of jabs there. Definitely got a reaction out of the crowd.
Getting a little bit more active in this clinch.
He's got a nice angle on the clinch.
Good sweep by St. Fort.
That's what happens
nice
when you.
on that.
That's what happens when you have a good angle off to the side a little bit in the clinch. Then you can let those knees and you can get the dump.
Yeah, and they did it greatly. Just a nice little post on that base leg, and scores the sweep and probably earns the second round. And we might be going into the third round, 1 round apiece.
I think so.
Very entertaining scrap. I like the adjustments made in between rounds from Jacob St. Fort.
Looks like Mike might be running out of gas, Mike Gagnon, but we'll see if he can come back in this third round. That'd be good to see.
Yeah, St. Fort definitely made the adjustment, came back a little bit more aggressively. And that's the thing, when you have only 2-minute rounds to work with and only 3 of them, you got to kind of push the pace a little bit more than you would if it was a traditional 5-round fight. It's going to be all action just from the get-go.
Well, it's certainly a high-paced fight and a tale of 2 rounds between these two guys.
Yeah, it was already a high-paced fight to begin with, and now that they're 1 round piece, you got to see who's really going to go. So we'll get the corners up, get this action, start again. Let's go.
Oh, big right hand from St. Fort right there.
Nice timing on the teep.
Those rear teeps. Be more active in the clinch, and that's probably going to get broken up. It's not going on. He scores with this position. The way to score in the clinch is with position. If you can break the other person's posture, that's going very well for you in Muay Thai.
Nice elbow, nice fighters.
Good knee.
There it is.
St. Fort a lot more dominant in the clinch right now, even though
Nice elbow.
He's looking for the handle, going
Big-
over the top.
Big reactions at it from this onslaught from St. Fort, and the stick count's administered. So there it is, a 10-8 in the swing for St. Fort.
Gotta go into the neutral corner. That's very common. You don't see that in the octagon. You gotta make sure you hit one of these white posts, or opponent's getting a standing 8 count.
Has to come back strong. He has to get up down of his own, or out if he wants to win. But let's see what happens.
With the back from the round 1, shaky leg. St. Fort looking nice with the elbow off the clinch break.
Here comes another knee from St. Fort.
Being very dominant in that clinch break.
Yeah, that clinch is causing a long tear.
Nice elbow over the
30 seconds in this fight. Oh, big right hand. That dropped him. That's a second.
He's gonna have to that count. He's gotta get up.
Oh, he's only got a short time left. He's gonna pop back up quick. Seconds left in this fight. The crowd is erupting. Been action-packed.
He's gonna knock him up to win this fight, Climber.
What a fight. Mikey coming out, establishing dominance around, and then St. Fort climbing back in. Minute as the fight went on, it became more and more in his favor, and he likely did enough to sweep the submission to the decision
Those two
in this one.
counts pulled him ahead.
Yeah, there's no way. That would have been 7 rounds because he dropped him twice. In the
Very well could be.
so.
Well, I get to find out soon. Keep chatting about what you saw.
Absolutely.
Give these the compliments from your expertise and like from the commish.
Well, certainly compliments go all around if it gets in there, but they put on a show like that, tip of the hat for them. The scoring in traditional Muay Thai is a little different. They typically split up the whole over the rounds, and the 5 rounds get 10 apiece, and you could be looking at 50 points, different than boxing's MMA scoring, of course.
Yeah, Muay Thai scoring is a very tricky thing around. There's stadium style Muay Thai, there's changing Muay Thai, there's a lot of coaches out there that do it a lot of different ways. Right now, though, the way that Jacob just attacked, I think he used his dominance in to really seal the deal. Here's Andy with the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it going for these two. After 3 rounds of action, we got the scorecards for decision. With scores of 29-20, 29-26, and 29-26, we have your winner by unanimous decision, Jacob St. Ford.